Welcome to today's 3 Minutes of Halacha. Today I want to address the question of music during the period of Sefira Omer. Most of us are familiar with the fact that during Sefira we prohibit music. Music is a form of joy, and Sefira is a time of avelut, of sadness. And so the two can't coexist. Nevertheless, in recent years we have seen many who are lenient when it comes to a cappella music, non-instrumental music. The basis for that is a distinction that we'll find within the poskim. The first discussion of music in the time of Sirat Omer is really mentioned by the Magen Avraham. It's in Tov Tzadi Gimel, where he prohibits rikudim u'mecholot shel reshut, music and dancing that would take place during Sirat Omer that are not associated with a specific form of a mitzvah. From that, the Aruch HaShulchan, Mishnah Berurah, and others learn the prohibition, the minhag, the custom that we have not to have music during Sefira Omer. However, when it comes to just a cappella, just vocal, there we don't find any note in the poskim except for a comment of the Leket Yosher, a 15th century Ashkenazi posek, a Talmud of the Trumat HaDeshen, who does prohibit even vocal music. However, because it isn't mentioned in other places, Rabbi Ovadia Yosef and the Yechavedat and many others permit a cappella music. At the very same time, what kind of music of a cappella music would be permitted? There we find that it has to not only be appropriate in content and nature, but also something that is uplifting, something that is for Romamut. Rav Moshe Feinstein even went a step further, and as reported by Rav Shlomo Duchovsky in a famous article in Tchumin, he is reported to have said that even classical music, which is not something that is a dance-based music, should be permitted during the period of Sefira. Here it's something that's not included with the idea of just a cappella, even some instrumental, but the instrumental doesn't include any element of dancing as the Magen Avraham had prohibited. Others, however, will prohibit this kind of electronic music and will say that no matter what music it is, during Sefira we should try to avoid it. When it comes to acting, there we do find a source for the prohibition, and there we are much more stringent. And so instrumental music, by and large, has been prohibited. Background kinds of music, music which doesn't lead to dancing, there are those who say instrumentals should be permitted, and others who just permit vocals, the a cappella type of music. There are many other questions that have to be addressed in this very same matter. However, this year, because of the unique nature of our stay-at-home obligations, the question was asked to Rav Shechter is whether or not we can be more lenient when it comes to music. Rav Shechter said that it's a minhag ultimately. It's a custom not to listen to music during Sefira. And in a year such as this, something we would have never anticipated, it is permitted to be lenient and to allow music, if a person finds it will help lift their spirits while they are addressing these difficult times. Next year, however, the minhag would be back in place. And next year, the question would arise once again whether or not music would be permitted. And there, the range of opportunities from a cappella music, according to some, to just background music or non-dancing music are the possibilities which we have that may be permitted.